What's going on, you guys? I'm Mitchell with Mitchell's Lawn Care. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Jobber Tutorials. Today is all about how to measure properties on Jobber in Jobber. Okay, I know this is a question that has come up a lot. I've seen it on the Facebook group, the forum there for Jobber entrepreneurials. So I figured it would be a really good topic to cover here on Jobber Tutorials on my channel. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so if you're trying to measure a turf area for mowing or mulched beds for mulch or sidewalks, parking lots, driveways for snow removal or pressure washing, measuring roofs for pressure washing, or whatever reason that you need to measure property to get the square footage, you can do that in the Jobber software via Google Maps. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm going to show you today in this very short, very quick video. It's very easy, very simple to do. All right, so let's get started. All right, you guys, so this is the new client screen, and we have already covered on Jobber Tutorials in my channel how to enter a new client when you get to this point. But for the sake of measuring property, I wanted to go ahead and walk you through this again, but not hitting on the details of it, okay? But just quickly putting in a new client and starting to measure property for that new account. Okay, so I just picked a random business close by where I live. So this one's going to be Meridian International. We're going to go down to the phone number and make something up. All right. Email address is going to be randomaccount@random.com. Alrighty. Now, right here under additional client details, I've got a custom field that I created, and I will put a link up in the screen right here, a little card on how to do all this, okay? So you can do this with your clients, okay? But this is a custom field, property size, where you can type in the square footage that you measure to reference later on for whatever reason, okay? So we're going to come back to that, all right? And again, campaign referred by, but this is not what we're here to talk about. So we're going to enter in the address of this business. And there it is right there. Alrighty. You can do show on map if you wanted to, but we're not going to do that right now. And again, additional property details, etc., etc. We're just going to leave that alone for the sake of time, okay? Save the client. Oh, whoops. I left off a number there. Now save the client. Alrighty. So from this screen right now, this is where you want to access Google Maps to measure your property size. All right, so if you go over right here to where the address is, you'll see this little green box that's got the location point on it, okay? And then your cursor should change to let you click on that. So just click once on that. It's going to send you to Google Maps in a new screen, okay? And it's going to highlight the property that you have put on here, okay? So this right here is Meridian International in the town where I live. Alrighty, so if you want to measure the property size, you need to switch over to the satellite view. So bottom left of your screen, click on satellite, okay, and it should bring up the property that you are wanting to measure, okay? Now, that's all going to depend on how new the property is. As you can see from this aerial footage right here, there's a property right next door that's new. So if it's a really new property, it may not be on there, but anyways, now let's dive into this real quick. So you can see right here, there's some turf areas. So depending on what you need to do at this business, if you're, resurfacing the asphalt drive or parking lot, you can measure all that. Okay. But for the sake of my industry, we're just going to measure a small turf area right here so you can see how to do this. Now, on your desktop computer with your mouse, you're going to right click. It's going to bring up this little menu right here. Go to the very bottom and you're going to click on measure distance. Okay, it's going to drop a random point right there. Now you can drag this to start wherever you'd like. Okay, so we're going to go right here in this little corner, and then you're just going to left click and trace the area that you want to get measurements, okay? So I'm going to do this real quick. It's not going to be perfect, just for the sake of time. You would trace out your turf area. We're going to cut across here. Now, you would want to do this a little bit slower and more detailed, but you get the gist. Now, I'm going to stop right here. You will see it's also given a number every time I click. It is actually measuring the linear foot all the way around this. So if you need to know that, if you're trying to measure the edge of a bed to do bed redefining, you can get that measurement very quickly, okay? So we're going to come all the way back and touch the original point. So that area right there is 596.28 feet in total distance, the perimeter of it, linear foot. But if you go right down here to the bottom in this little box, it's going to give you your total area, 7,194.02 feet. Okay, that is your square feet because it's got the little 2 up there. So what I do is select that, okay, right click it, copy it, and then just go back to your Jobber software. Okay, so you've already got it saved to the clipboard on the computer. Go up here to edit, and there's the custom field that you can create. So you just want to right click that box and paste it. There it is, 7,194.02, and I always do SF, so you know square feet, or you can do the feet squared, which is just easier to do SF for me, okay? Update client. Alrighty, and under contact info, where your custom fields are, you will see it. Property size, and then the square foot that you just put in. So that's it, guys. It's that simple. And I will go back to Google Maps real quick. Let's say you wanted to measure the parking lot. Let me zoom back out. And all you do is X out that little window down at the bottom, and it deletes that, okay? But let's say, so right click, measure distance, move your little cursor to the corner. So if you need to know this for whatever reason, you have to do the parking lot, and if you mess up, you can just move it anywhere you need to move it to. But you get the gist of this. I'm not doing this with any detail whatsoever. And then boom, there's that area right there, 9,559 square feet. But you guys, that's how you measure properties via Jobber using Google Maps. It's very simple and it's free. Of course, you're going to pay for the software, and you can do this with all 3 plans, okay? If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. This Jobber Tutorials has been a lot of fun for me. I've been able to interact with some of you guys and help you out to learn the software. If you have any ideas or topics that you would like me to cover, please let me know in the comment section down below. This is going to be an ongoing series here on the channel, and of course the further we get into it, the more in-depth things we'll get. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day or evening. Again, give the video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next episode.